The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Over to the left. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And claimed it back swiftly. Totti tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipping. The only way is up, I hope.
Olise, Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Torres. Now it's Pelé. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Throwing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Caceres. And here's Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Rodri. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and
Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mbappe, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's burst through, tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
During the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Good take, and it's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Takes the shot! The ball has bounced loose now. He's in a good... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. Olise goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's managed to get free. Totti. Real chance! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That's beautifully weighted. Fernando Torres. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Torres. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and because maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. Olise! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance to deliver. And time is up. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'd like to draw
So,
your
Jim, how do
attention
you
to the
reflect
screen
on
right
what we've
now for
seen?
information
Look, I
on
think
our
a draw
shuttle
might have been a
bus
much
service.
fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen, and
He gets big, and he's done it!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Pelé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff gets over and intercepts. Great chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a sharp pass. Just about within shooting range. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Messi. And he's heaved it away. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Great vision. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Kessié is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's managed to get free. Vicario claims comfortably. Looking for options for movement. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now the shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Can he get on the end of this? Rice threads one in. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Torres. Pavlovic. Kessié. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. That's headed upfield. Oh, just skips past his man. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And here's Yamal, played in deep. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what has happened? And a chance! They've scored! Portugal are level.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The scorer for Portugal after 56 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Pele. Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's run loose here, and he has been fouled there. Pele is behind this one.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Pele! So their 4th corner of the game. Oh, that is having a shot! Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Tchouaméni.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cross to the back post. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, easy pickings there. The final 5 minutes. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. He's going for goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Portugal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That has not gone well. Messi. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's been slipped through. Puyol.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Messi going face-to-face with his... Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the finish! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Yamal! Decent enough try. Forlan looking to add to his goal. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. And he thumps it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cantona. And now the breakaway. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior. Carvajal. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal. The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kessié. Forlan has been caught there, it's a foul. It's run loose, who's going to get there? No, he didn't quite meet it right. And they win it back again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. And the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too
Number
good, Peter.
13,
The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
And a
has to
quick
resist
announcement today
change
that
at this
memorabilia
stage.
from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta with the short one. Lofted it. A header! No, not the best of headers. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Torres receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No outsmarting him this time. There will be a throw-in. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Carvajal. Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, nice interception. Guti, he's being urged to shoot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Oh, cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Forlan. Some resolute defending there. Cantona in acres of space out wide. Adams. And it's Fernando Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 5 minutes left on the clock.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chouameni. And it's Rodri. Carvajal.
2 added
Kessie
minutes has
kept
been
his eye on it,
indicated.
and he's there. Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Kessie. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. It's Roberto. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. And he cuts out the supply. Still goalless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's found a way past. Mbappe! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get...
There's the header! It's in! The breakthrough strike! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's very neat. Now the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Look at the space here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Cafu. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham aimed beyond the defence. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. And Batistuta! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Two
There was no
added minutes
reaching
has
that.
been indicated.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
So it's been even so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
Second period then underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carvajal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, played through for the wide man. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great ball, and he's... Stojkovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Stojkovic is offering a wry smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Bellingham. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Costa Curta. Knocks it into space. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's Roberto. It's Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Cross from Cafu. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Yamal threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Pelé plays it short. Now it's Pelé. Cross into the box. He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Yeah, just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is an element of what might have been with him. You don't expect him to give you more than 25 games in a season, but he's never let his side down on the pitch.
Now it's Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Thuram. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Villa. It's run loose here. He's picked his way through. Now can he find a finish? And that was very necessary. Cannavaro has it out wide and in space. And here's Cannavaro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's let fly. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Great vision. This might spell danger. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. No way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Caceres threads one in, and the counter is on. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. No, there's no going past him this time. And that has been clubbed away. And that's a good chance for a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but So far,
Security staff
I haven't
for
really
each
seen
block.
enough to
Please
indicate that
report
the
to the staff
opposition
room
can come
immediately.
out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Bellingham. Caceres. It's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. And we have our very first corner. That should get the job done. He's having a go! Corner number 2 then. Egypt are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Scholes is the team's great visionary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Villa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Yamal. Quality ball. He's through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Scholes was in no mood for any of that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. And this is Eto'o, and he's surging through. He's been taken down, and And the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Villa. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The goal scorer after 85
And a
minutes.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rodri. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that'll be a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Oh, cracking ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Gets the shot away! And that will be it. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some
Neto,
time out to
voted
give your
man of the
support to our
match
better
and
stadium.
deserved. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Face to face with the keeper. It's Pelé! He's delivered all right! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Pelé. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great ball if he can get there. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, red, nice interception. Goulet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. He's shifted. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance!
Pelé just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Now it's Ramos. Puyol goes sliding in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. There's no sort of quality on that. And that has gone straight into touch. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pelé is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Hazard. And Rafinha. That has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is pretty much the end of that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Deep into stoppage time. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Torres. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pele, and here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goulet, and it's made its way to him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's good play. It's Asa! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Asa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And that has been cleared.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele! He's having a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's found a way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Tries to thread one through. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Rafinha. Chips it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. Played in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
This looks promising. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the key...
And that's it. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency